What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
Hello, everybody. We are back with Draft Day Sports College Basketball and the CBGM Multiplayer League. We are doing a Let's Play run with one of our teams, the Missouri Tigers, and we are doing this in a multiplayer league that has a ton of human coaches, more than 70 human coaches currently, I believe, and we are going to do a follow along with the team to see how they progress season through season. But before we do that, let's get to the nitty-gritty of the details of this league. This game is developed by Wolverine Studios. You can see their link below in the description, and feel free to follow that if you'd like to check out some of their simulation games or to purchase this one. And also, we would like to give a shout out to GM Games for hosting this amazing league, and the Comish for putting forth all of the effort and good work to make this league what it is. There is a separate website for this league that has a lot of good information, reports, things of that nature. And that link is also below in the description. If you would like to go check out that website, feel free. And if you would like to apply to join in on the league, then follow the instructions below in the link. Also, the last shout out will go to NCAA Hoops for creating the mod that this league is using. It is a Real Teams mod, which has all of the logos for every team, the real team names, the court logos, jerseys, all of that good stuff. So huge shout out to him for taking the time to put this mod together for everyone to use, especially in this league as well. So with all that being said, that is going to be it, and we are going to dive right in. All right, welcome in, everybody. We are back with another week in the CBGM, and it is the first week of conference play for the MIZZOU Tigers in the SEC Conference. And this week, our first two games, we get Texas A&M. We are at home against Texas A&M, and we are favored to win, 60% favor. So that should be a game that we should win, especially being at home. And then the tough matchup is against Ole Miss, who has had a really good season so far. They're 8-1. Really, really good season. And we are at Ole Miss, and this is split right down the middle, 50-50. So this should be a really good game. We're pretty even across the board on everything. Ole Miss will most likely win because they are at home, but MIZZOU will have a chance. They are 8-2. Ole Miss is 8-1. Should be a solid game. So let's go to the schedule and see what we got. Texas A&M. We beat Texas A&M like we expected, and we do lose a close one at Ole Miss as we lose by 7. Puts us at 10-3. So pretty close to what we expected. We expected we'd blow A&M out, and we win that by 16. And we expected a close one at Ole Miss where we would have a chance. Only scored 52. That's not very good. But we didn't allow Ole Miss to get over 60 either, so our defense was solid there. We only allowed 53 against A&M, so very good start to the conference with defense. Oh my God, next week's going to be really bad. We have to play at number 1 Florida. Oh my God, this is going to be that's going to be a rough one there. And then we're at home against Tennessee, which is one that we should win. So we'll probably go 1-1 again next week, but that's getting ahead of ourselves right now. Let's look at this week. Let's go in and check out the A&M game. We had 3 guys in double digits as Heyman gets in. And then our big superstar Virgil has 20 points. And we also get double digits from Marshall. Nice. Only 10 fouls. 17 fouls for A&M. We shot just under 40%. They shot 36%. They were 30.5% from three-point land, making 11 threes. We were only 20% from three-point land, 4 for 20. Not good from three-pointers, but we were able to make enough difference in two-pointers and free throws to win it. 54.5% from free throw line for A&M, as they only had 11 attempts and only made 6. We had 10 more attempts at 21, and we made 11 more. So we had an 11-point difference there. Very big difference there. 39 total rebounds for us, only 26 rebounds for them. So we had some second chance points most likely. 12-4 on offensive rebounds. Yeah, we had way more second chance points than they did. Assists, we were at 19. They were at 12. We dominated them there. We just beat them in steals. They just beat us in blocks. And then turnovers, they had 16. We only had 7 turnovers. That's really, really good. So it looks like we had a really good, solid game against A&M to open up conference play. So that's really nice. And then after that, we had our game at Ole Miss. Looks like we had a decent game here. Defense-wise, we just couldn't score. Yeah, we just could not score. Only one guy in double digits, and that was Virgil. We shot 36.7. They shot 34.5, so we shot better than them. Three-pointers, 21%. Our three-pointers have just went really bad here lately. 3 of 14 right there. Oof. They had 5 more three-pointers, but they didn't shoot that much better, 29.5%. Free throws, we were both right at 75%. We had 13 for 17. They were 9 for 12. We had 33 total rebounds. They had 31, so we were even there. 12 assists for us, 15 for them, pretty even there. 5 and 7 on steals, even there. 12 blocks for us, only 7 for them, so we definitely got them on the blocks. Oof, 20 turnovers. If we'd had 7 turnovers this game, we might have won this game. But we had 20. They only had 13. And then fouls were pretty even at 14 and 15. This was a good, solid game. This would have been a fun game to watch and see how it played out. Pretty similar, or pretty close to what I expected. It would be a good close game, but we would lose because Ole Miss was at home. And we were on the road, so exactly what we thought the first week would be. We ended up 1-1. Standings. We're going to be right in the middle, most likely. Yep, a little lower than the middle. But there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 teams at 1-1, so yeah. Only one still undefeated are Vanderbilt 2-0, Kentucky 2-0, and Florida 2-0. And again, we're going to lose at Florida next week, so we'll probably end up 1-1 again next week. I think we were like 40th or so in the net. No, we were a little further down than that. 48th. We probably didn't have anybody in the awards list this week, I'm sure. Nope, Kentucky and Arkansas. So next week we got at Florida to start the week off on January 10th, and then a few days after that we got at home against Tennessee. Florida and Tennessee. Florida obviously is number 1, still undefeated on the year at 16-0. Tennessee's dead last in the conference at 0-2, 7-7 overall. Game we should easily win. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, but that's a game that we should definitely win. Let's see what the reviews have us here. Oh my God, they've got Florida at a 90% chance to win that game. Yeah, we're gonna get fucking crushed. If we can keep them to around 70 and keep that to a 10 to 15 point game, I'll count that as a win. And then at Tennessee, I believe. Oh, actually, we're not favored. We're only at 41%. Wow, that's shocking. But we are at home, so we should be able to hold our opponent off on that one, hopefully. All right, well, we open up conference play with a 1-1 record. like I said, exactly where we expected to be. So we will come back tomorrow and after another week's process and see if we hold ground and go to 2-2, or if we're able to pull off the crazy upset over Florida, or if we get upset ourselves at home against Tennessee and end up going 0-2. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we go exactly as I expect and go 1-1. So, all right, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. We will see everybody tomorrow. Have a good one. All right, welcome in, everybody. We are back in the CBGM with another round of conference games for this week. We have Tennessee and Florida, it looks like, this week. I think this is a week where we said we were probably going to go 1-1. Yeah, we're probably going to lose at Florida. They're number 1 and undefeated. Don't think we have any chance here, especially since we're at their house. So we're chalking that up to a loss. If we can keep it, I think I said if we can keep it under 10, I would be extremely happy with that. Or keep them under 70, I'd be very happy with that. And then Tennessee, we should probably win because we are at home. Even though we're the underdog a little bit, we should still hopefully be able to win that. Hopefully we go 1-1 this week. That's what we're counting on and expecting. So let's go see if that is what happened. At Florida, we did keep them under 70. We did keep it to a less than 10-point game, but we did lose against Tennessee as well. That hurts. Really expected to win this game and think we should have won that game. But this was a good game here. Man, all three of our teams took it hard this week. We lost our only game with Purdue. We lost both our games with MIZZOU. And we lost, went 1-1 with our Arkansas State team. Man, why did we not get any emails? That seems odd. We should have gotten emails. We didn't get our emails for our upcoming matches or games the week after next. That stinks. All right, so Florida. Kept them under. We did both of what I was hoping. We kept them under 70, and we kept it to a 10-point game. We really had a good game here, it looks like, and even potential chance to maybe pull something off, but fell a little short. Had a double-double from Backen, 12 points, 11 rebounds. That's a good game there. Our superstar was shut down, only 4 points. That really killed us. Double digits off the bench from Gates. Really low game there from our superstar. And that's what cost us. If he has his normal game of 15, 16 points, we could potentially win this game. We kept them to 33.3% shooting. That's really good. We had 36.7% shooting, so we shot just a little bit better. 39% from three-point land for us, 28% for them. The free throws is what killed us. Holy cow, we had 26 fouls. That's not like us. We do not have. That's why our superstar had a low-scoring game. He fouled out. It's only 26 minutes played. Wow, yeah. That is a ton of fouls. We never have that many fouls called against us. So Florida definitely got the home field referees on their side in this one. They only had 14 fouls to our 26. No reason there should ever be a difference of 12 fouls. Never should be that. That's pitiful. They had 13 turnovers. We had 24. 11 more turnovers. Holy cow, that's not good. They beat us on blocks. They beat us on steals. They just beat us on assists. We did out-rebound them, 42-30. That kind of helped keep us in the game. But that was the difference right there. They had 22 more attempts. They had twice the amount of attempts we did and made 10 points more off of free throws because of the fouls. That's what lost us this game, was the fouls. That's bad. That's really, really bad. Should never be a difference of 12 fouls in a game. I don't care how bad it is. Oh, man, that's rough. But we did keep it, like I said, we kept it under 10 and under 70, which I'm happy with. Those fouls really are bothering me, though. And then Tennessee at home. what happened to us here. Only one player, two-player. Gates is continually getting double-digit points for us with 23 minutes. Might need to see about getting him in starting. Although I'm kind of liking him coming off the bench. He seems like he's doing pretty good off the bench. Let's go look at the depth chart and see where he's at and what's going on. Again, our superstar, not a very big game here, only 8 points. We only shot 33%. They shot 47%. Oof, jeez. Fouls, 20-16. That's better. That's more in line with what I would expect. Turnovers were close. Blocks were close. Steals were close. Assists were very close. And rebounds, wow, it was really close across the board here. But we still lost by 9 because they made six more shots, 25 for 53. 25% from three-point land, and we were only 15%. We both had the exact same amount of free throws. Yeah, looks like this was a hangover game from the loss earlier in the week to Florida, and they just couldn't get recovered or get going. Wow, that's a rough one. It's a rough week. We expected to go 1-1, and unfortunately we lost them both. So Gates is our power forward. That's why he's our sophomore. That's only 1.5 star. He's at full potential already. That's always good. Always a chance he can grow past that through the season, through playing and through practicing. But we're going to leave it how we have it. We're going to leave Backen as the starter. Gardner is our starting center, and then Gates is going to be coming off the bench. So we're not going to mess with that. We'll leave that exactly how it is. Let's go check this out real quick. There we go. LSU, Kentucky, Mississippi State, and Florida. Standings, that hurt us. That put us down towards the bottom. 1-3 now. We're hoping to go 2-2 and stay in that middle section. So now we really need to turn it up in these next couple of weeks. Any new news here? Michigan, Iowa State, Michigan, Ohio State. Yeah, nothing special there. Okay, and then next week we got at LSU and then at home against Alabama. Those are 2 winnable games. Pretty even records here. LSU's 0-4 in conference play. Alabama's 2-2. So those are 2 games we have to absolutely win to get back into this conference run. How are we slated here? We're 47 on LSU. And then for Alabama, we are a little less than that, 38. Not good. We are at home, though, so that will push us up over them a little bit better. All right, well, we will we'll be back tomorrow and see how this week went against LSU and Alabama. Hopefully we'll pick it up a little bit more than what we did last week, and we'll be able to pick those 2 wins up and get ourselves back to 500. That's the goal here, and hopefully we'll be able to get past this week and start playing back to what we were playing like at the beginning of the season. So, all right, guys, that's going to be it for this one. We will see everybody tomorrow. Have a good one. All right, welcome in, everybody. We are back in the CBGM with our MIZZOU run. We've already done our quick little piece of recruiting, so we're ready to go check out our scores from last week. We need to rebound from the week before where we lost to Florida and LSU. Or was it LSU? No, it wasn't. I forget who it was. We lost to Florida and somebody. It might have been LSU. And we have 2 games this week. Alabama at home. And I don't remember the other game. LSU, I think, was the other game, actually, this week. So I don't remember who was last week. But anyway, let's go see. Tennessee. We lost to Florida and Tennessee. That's who we lost to. So this week, we lost at LSU, and then we won at home against Alabama. So we hold our own this week as we would hope to do. Get our second win in conference, so we're now 2-4. We really need to win 2 in a row and get back into 4-4, or get back to 500, I should say. Our superstar back on track, 23-24 in both of those games. We really thought we had a chance to win at LSU, even though we were on the road. We were really close to a 50-50 split. Back down to our normal foul calls. So the aberration game against Florida still irks the crap out of me. No reason I should have had 26 fouls called against me in that game. That cost me that chance to win that game. But Virgil with 23, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. Really good, solid line there for Virgil. Nobody else hit. No, actually Gardner, our center, hit double digit points, but nobody else did. As we throw up 75. We did give up a lot of points to LSU. That's not good for our defense. Not typically what we like to see. We shot 52% from the field. That's great. They shot 43. So it was the three-pointers that made the difference. Look at that, 44.5%. We were 39%, but they made 9 more three-pointers. Oosh, 27-point difference. We killed them in the paint. Yeah, the difference was the three-pointers. I mean, 16 three-pointers is ridiculously stupid. So that's what lost us that game. The next game at home beat a really good Alabama squad. 69-62. Again, Virgil with the big game here. 24, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Another solid line here. So he was real solid on the week. He may even be a player of the week potentially. And then Heyman with 12. Only 2 guys in double digits. 19 fouls is a little bit above our average. Our average is 14. But we only had 9 the week before, or the game before, so that still puts us right at our average of 14, with the Florida game not counting in that. That's the outlier that I've taken out, because it's the aberration. They had 23 fouls, 27 turnovers to 20. Jesus, this was a sloppy game. 27-24 on the turnovers. Holy cow. That is absolutely ridiculously dumb. 5 blocks to 11, so we doubled them up in blocks. Steals 12-13 was even. Assists 14-12 was even. Rebounds 27-26 was even. We had 34 attempts and made 30 free throws, so we doubled them up in free throws. That's pretty much what gave us the win here. Both teams shot pretty good from the field. And pretty good from three-point land. They had 6 of 8 from three-point land. Jesus. So really the difference was right there, the free throws. We were 30 for 34, 88% on the day. That's pretty dang good. I'm going to get a screenshot of this real quick for the turnovers. And we'll post that up in a little bit. But, yeah, so back on track, at least as far as going 1-1, getting back into the winning column now. Next week's a big week. We need to beat both Georgia and Vanderbilt. Georgia looks like a pretty solid squad. They will be playing at MIZZOU. We will be going to Vanderbilt, which will be a tough one. As they are 13-5 and then 5-1, 8-2 at home. So we're going to have a tough one there, but maybe we can squeeze that out if we get lucky. And then the following week after that, we'll have Ole Miss and Texas A&M. Don't think we have. No, we don't. So, all right. So, 1-1 could be worse. Could have lost both again, which would have really sucked. Still no league leader here. Virgil is up to 6th on the points chart. Standings, we're still in the middle, but on the bottom side of that middle. We just need to win a couple games and get back to 500, and we'll be okay. And then here, awards. Let's go down to the SEC. And Virgil did get Player of the Week. Nice. We like that. All right, well, that's going to be it for this one, guys. We will see everybody tomorrow to look at the next 2 conference games. Actually, is that... I said we were going to split the conference season in half, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got one more week of conference games. So that'll be tomorrow, and then we'll turn around and do the last episode of the regular season. We'll be finishing up the conference games. So we will see everybody tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. And say welcome in, everybody, as we are back with the CBGM and our MIZZOU run. We'll see how we did this week. We've got the recruiting already done, so we've passed that up real quick. We don't have anybody in the Norton watch list, so we don't have to worry about that. This week we had Mississippi and A&M. So Ole Miss, I believe we were at home against Ole Miss. Yes, we're at home. And favored at 52 to win. So hopefully we can pull that win out. And then A&M, I believe we're at A&M. Yep. We beat A&M at home earlier this year. And we are favored here at 60. So that should hopefully be enough for us to pull the win out there too. So hopefully we get 2 wins this week and get ourselves back up into the running here in the SEC. Because if I remember right, we lost the 2 before this. So, oh my God, we lost them both. Oh no, wait a minute, that's next week's matches. This week's matches we didn't have our emails for. That's right, and we lost both of them. Jesus, ugh. So we lost every single game with all of our teams this season. Holy fucking Christ. Virgil didn't do very good in either one of these. Oof. Vanderbilt we expected to lose because Vanderbilt was at Vanderbilt, and they're playing really good this year. Georgia, though, we should have won that. So why did we not win this game? Virgil only played 2 minutes. Oh my God, did he get hurt? Well, that would be a reason why we lost. 16 points for Heyman, almost a double-double as he got 9 rebounds. 20 fouls. So fouls were even. Turnovers 16 to 18, pretty even. 4 blocks to 2, 7 steals to 8, 13 assists to 6. Pretty even game across the board. They out-rebounded us just a little bit. This whole game was this right here, only 2 minutes. He didn't have any fouls, so he had to have gotten hurt. Oh my God. Yep. Twisted ankle, out 15 days. Fuck me. That's not good. Nothing like losing him right at the tail end of the conference season. Ugh, my best player. That's why I lost those 2 games. If he plays and plays his normal game, I win both of them. Well, I definitely win the first one. I might not have won Vanderbilt because it was still a 12-point game, so I might not have won that. Jeez. Good game from Gardner, though, the center. 3 rebounds away from a double-double. Ugh. Well, that just ruined the freaking week. I don't know if he'll be able to play next week or not. At 70%, he probably... Well, by the time we get to it, he'll be at probably 75%. I think I have him subbing out at 70. That's why I didn't play those last 2, because I had him subbing. So if he's at 75, he'd be in and play a little bit. So I could actually pop that down to say... let's pop that down to say 60. At least let him play a little bit. Even though he's hurt, he can still play. I need him to get some playing time in, or we're just going to lose every game. Well, that sucks. That's not what I was expecting to see. That really screwed us. We're going to be at the bottom of this list too. Yep. Tied with A&M and Ole Miss. Jesus. The two teams we play next week. Well, let's hope we can somehow figure out a way to turn it around. Oh, my goodness. That just ruined my season there. I might have had a chance to make a slight run at the tournament, or at least the NIT. But if he's going to probably miss. Well, no, he'll play a little bit in these next weeks, and then he'll be back up to like 85 or 80 or 85%, where he'll be able to play more. Still won't be his full best, but at least he'll get to play. So, all right, well, that's going to be it for this piece of the recording. We will pop this into the episode, and actually, I think this is the last piece for this episode. So this covers the first half of conference play. We'll get this episode out, and then we'll have one episode left that'll cover the remaining games in conference, and we'll have that going after those games are done. So we will see everybody tomorrow for the first piece of the new episode.
Lo, there do I see my father. Lo, there do I see my mother and my sisters and my brothers. Lo, there do I see the line of
My people, back to the beginning.
Lo, they do fall to me. They bid me take my place among them.
in the halls of Valhalla,
Where the brave
they live